Hello guys and welcome back to one of the most timeless and also classy coupes you can buy. The Bentley Continental GT is one of those cars that just does not age at all. No matter what facelifts come ahead of it, this generation, in my opinion at least, always looks fantastic. In today's video, we're going to be taking a detailed look around the exterior but also interior of this car. So this vehicle is a Bentley Continental GT. There is a convertible version of the GTC. This, as you can see, is the GT, possibly what a lot of people would say is a more usable car for all year round. I like them both, but I think the GT styling really does work nice. So this example we've got here, guys, believe it or not, is actually over 10 years old, just over. It's a 2014 registered on a 64 plate. The reason I said this has got such a timeless design is exactly that. It's over 10 years old, but it doesn't look it at all, does it? I mean, the condition in this example certainly helps that. The car's done actually just under 35,000 miles, so not a lot at all for a 2014 model. The Bentley Continental GT is powered by a big 4-litre V8 petrol engine, which sounds and drives phenomenally well. These cars almost glide, that it's absolutely effortless, the drive of them, the steering's so light and floaty, but yet also quite engaging. It does have a sport mode, it does sound really good, being a 4-litre petrol engine, and the looks are just so classy, so timeless on the outside, but also the inside. The inside of this car is finished with one of the must-have options on one of these vehicles, which is, of course, if you know much about Bentley, Mulliner specification. That gives you an array of features on the inside, the main thing being the difference to the seating. It's what a lot of people call the diamond stitch or crisscrossy stitching seating. As you'll see, front and back, this car does have it. The Bentley Continental GT actually gets a 2+2 seating layout. Believe it or not, there are seats in the back, though it's more about the driver and front passenger. The rear seats aren't really usable if you're a tall chap, but if you have, say, kids or young ones, then I think it is usable space in the back there. The front seats are, of course, heated. The vehicle rides upon air suspension, which makes it incredibly comfortable, as does the 4-litre engine. Now, the reason you buy a car like this is for a special occasion car, but it is a car you could, if you wanted to, use every single day. It's one of them cars, when you take it out, it just turns every journey into something that little bit more special. And also, if you did want to go on a grand tour, then this is one of the reasons it was made for. To open the boot of the Bentley is actually a little bit unique. So you actually push the B badge on the Bentley emblem there, and as long as you've got the keys in your pocket, which I do, it sweeps on open like so. So this is one of the main reasons you can use this car for a grand tour. Say you want to take it around Europe, France, perhaps on a nice holiday. It's got loads of space for doing so. Also a big engine, also space on the interior. It's comfortable, it's fast if you want it to be. It's just great, absolutely great at doing just that. Flow lines are exactly what the Bentley Continental GT is about. Paintwork, as you can see, fabulously well cared for, and it's got an equally impressive, comprehensive service history to back it up. So as well as having the Mulliner specification features on the main seating, you've got Bentley emblems on the headrest, contrast stitching to the seating, and to the inside of the steering wheel there, which, believe it or not, is an optional extra. The Mulliner specification continues to the door cards as well, with leather absolutely everywhere. Even things like the headliner and the grab handles are finished with leather. Bentley just take every material, make sure it is high quality. That is what Bentleys are about, but I just love the 2014 model in particular because of how well it's done. The reverse park camera, another optional extra. It's got front and rear parking sensors, so there is a slightly bigger car. Parking it with that additional optional extra of the camera isn't really all too difficult. As you can see, I mentioned the car's got sport mode. This is how you shift into it. The S on there stands for sport mode. That firms up the steering, firms up the suspension, and also makes the throttle a lot more sensitive. The car's got a push button start. Interestingly, you can also use the key fob as well. So it's got two options to do that, but the easiest way is just foot on the brake, push the start stop button, and that ignites that engine like so, which sounds incredible as you can tell. With the multimedia screen now on, you can also see the, well, really usable screen that it comes with, but you've also got these buttons here which shortcut to the things on the screen, which is touchscreen as well, by the way. Air conditioning controls sit just below here, driving controls here, adjustable suspension, and the Bentley Continental GT, don't forget if you didn't know, has got an electronically adjustable rear spoiler. So guys, that is the Bentley Continental GT, a car presented in fabulous condition with a plethora of features as standard, as well as several optional upgrades. The other thing I want to note is the GT styling. Well, one of the reasons it works so well is the frameless window look you get. With all the windows down, with no B-pillar, you get that look that, well, you can look right through to the other side of the car, which is really, really nice. And a cool feature, especially on a nice summer's day, not perhaps like today. If you would like any more information on this vehicle, it's just arrived in stock with us here at ALX Specialist Cars. Please do contact me. My name is Will. I'll be more than happy to help, as would any of the other team. Thanks for watching, guys. That's all for now. We'll see you next time.